Fox 1's Ron Leahy joins us again live from Point Lookout with more on the upcoming ceremony. Good morning, Ron.
Hey, good morning, CJ. Well, today's ceremony is set to get underway around 7:30 this morning. I've been covering this ceremony just about every year for the past 10 years, and it tends to bring out lots of familiar faces, people who are gathering together to remember the 3,000 people who were killed on September 11th, 2001. Now, if you take a look at what's in my hand, I'm holding a white carnation, and as part of the ceremony today, towards the end of the ceremony, everyone will be invited to place a white carnation around this 30-foot tall steel beam that was recovered from the World Trade Center. The attacks claimed the lives of more than 450 men and women from Long Island, of which nearly 200 lived here in the town of Hempstead. Now, there's a permanent memorial wall that includes the names of many first responders, as well as the men and women who died due to 9/11 related illnesses. We also have the names of all those who died from this area from the attacks back in 2001. Now, again, the memorial service today is set to get underway in just a little bit, more or less around 7:30 this morning. It tends to be a very solemn occasion that draws lots of people back to this area to Point Lookout. And some of the people who are expected to deliver some remarks include Laura Gillen, the town supervisor for the town of Hempstead, as well as Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul and retired FDNY Lieutenant Michael O'Connell. We are live at Point Lookout. Ron Lee, Fox 1 News.
Ron Lee joins us again this morning with the very latest. Good morning, Ron.
Yeah. Hey, CJ, this is just a devastating morning for all of the workers who thought they would be doing the morning shift, the breakfast shift here at the Harvest Diner. Take a look at the scene just behind me. The firefighters in this area, they definitely have this situation under control, but they are trying to figure out at this point what really happened, because if you take a look, this place is destroyed. This is a diner that the owner tells me has been around for 40 years, and for them to show up to work and see just how bad the situation was, just take a look at some video that was shot earlier. You could see just how intense the smoke was. The flames were very intense even earlier. One of the workers who has been here for more than 30 years, her name is Mary, she tells me that when she looks at this, she just doesn't know what to do. She's in shock. She just didn't realize how she's going to move forward, how anyone who works here is going to be able to recover from this, especially since it could be a long time before this place is back open.
Cecilia Dowd spoke to the family and has the latest on the search for his killers.
He was so happy all the time. Everybody loved him. He loved everyone. He was just so kind.
Cassine Morris, the baby of the family, the youngest of four, was stabbed to death at this Oceanside strip mall Monday.
People also walked today for lupus. Hundreds walked through Eisenhower Park to raise money and awareness for the disease. Lupus is an autoimmune disease that can affect the joints, skin, kidneys, blood cells, brain, heart, and lungs.
There's really no one treatment that works for everybody. It's trial and error. They try one drug, and if that doesn't work, they try something a little stronger until they find the right combination.
There was also live music, and there was face painting for the kids.
The Jets season starts on Sunday against the Bills, but the team scores a touchdown in an effort to save a high school sports program in Suffolk County.
Check for $25,000.
That Tuesday's donation helps Wyandanch High School reach its goal of $350,000. Private donations were needed after the district's $69 million contingency budget did not include any money for the high school's boys and girls varsity programs. But after $150,000 was pledged from the county's anti-gang initiative, as well as contributions from private citizens, Wyandanch student athletes are set to return to the field.
James Altadonna is running against Joseph Saladino for Oyster Bay supervisor. Altadonna is a lifelong Republican. He served as mayor of Massapequa Park before being appointed Oyster Bay clerk in 2013. He's running as a Democrat because his campaign machine felt running against incumbent Saladino in a Republican primary would have been too risky.
I'd listen a lot more. That's what I do differently, and I'd be more inclusive with the people that are greatly affected by either any revitalization or by our finances.